Hi there, welcome to Rocky View Family Dental and Implant Center.
Hi, my name is Dr. Walt Vogel. I am the owner of Rocky View Family Dental and Implant Center. I've been established for a little over 16 years now. We focus on your health care, oral health care, and we do pretty much everything at this office, whether it's implants, extractions, or a complete makeover, or a full mouth rehabilitation as it's called.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our final first round bout for the King of Sparta this evening. This fight will round out the 4 individuals moving on to our semifinals, and let's meet them. First, fighting out the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, please welcome our number 4 seed, Jesse Moorhouse.
Jesse Moorhouse out of Jackson's MMA Tacoma.
After looking on the internet, I was able to find video of all fighters but these 2.
Okay, well, let's see what the tail of the tape lets us know, and that is Mr. Moorhouse, 22 years old, one of the taller fighters, 6'1", but still disadvantaged because his opponent is 6'3". Lists himself as freestyle debut in boxing, kickboxing experience at 2-0, MMA, 6 fights with a 500 record.
Yeah, so he's got some experience coming in. We'll talk about Jaxon Parks as well, 20 years old, 6'3", so he's a lean one at 155 pounds. Lists himself as Muay Thai and perhaps has a surfboard buried deep in that closet.
And his opponent, fighting out of the Larry H. Miller Chrysler Dodge Ram Fiat of Denver blue corner. Please welcome our number 5 seed, Jaxon Parks.
I was wondering if it was going to be Sunshine, you know? Sunshine Parks, you know?
Jaxon Parks, trained by Chris Trammell, who is a former Sparta Combat League Muay Thai and MMA fighter, but made his name in Muay Thai, had Fight of the Decade honors for what he has given us in the ring, and is a previous Sparta champion as well. So definitely a great guy to have in your corner calling out instructions.
He is a lean one at 6'3", as Jaxon Parks.
That he is.
He's got to rubber band some of that hair up. He's got a lot of it, as we saw.
This final first round King of Sparta bout is brought to you by Brandon Dodge. Let's meet our fighters first. Fighting out the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, from Albuquerque, New Mexico, representing Jackson's MMA, the number 4 seed, Jesse Moorhouse. And his opponent, fighting out of Larry H. Miller Chrysler Dodge Ram Fiat of Denver blue corner, from Cedar Park, Texas, representing Cooper MMA and Bond Muay Thai, our number 5 seed, Jaxon Parks.
Saw an interview with Jesse Moorhouse talking about this
have a clean fight, protect yourself
and the
at all times, obey my
opportunities
commands
that
at all times.
it
Questions
presents
out of
for an
blue corner?
amateur to
Questions
learn
out of
and what
red
he's
corner,
had
touch
to
him
do
up,
in the
gentlemen,
gym
let's fight.
training. Said he was ready to go for it. He's trained a ton for this.
Well, it's about to all pay off for him if he's correct, but no easy fight in front of him with Mr. Parks.
Both long and lanky fighters here.
Parks looking to use that height advantage, throwing his punches from over the top and trying to come down onto his target.
Punching down, JR. Good pickup, because I saw that exactly coming out. Both fighters looking to get busy as well. Really no warm-up here.
One thing could be a little interesting is watch if Parks is affected by the altitude coming to us from Texas.
Moorhouse putting some pressure on the ropes. They're going to be broken up.
Referee Tim Mills tells him, hey, you can't wrap around the head like that. This is not Muay Thai. This is boxing.
Both fighters trying to find that distance, 6'1" and 6'3", both with long reach.
And both these guys in the 155-pound division, they both have to be used to being the tallest guy in the division.
Best punch of the fight right there. Moorhouse took a overhand right that scored again on a right.
Probably not often that either one of these guys sees somebody very close to their same height.
No. Good matchmaking, good seating. Corner calling for combinations from Parks' corner, not just one. Moorhouse, the busier fighter, tags with that overhand right. Right now, Moorhouse, the faster fighter, he gets 2 shots straight down Broadway.
Things were looking really, really even to me early in the round, but Moorhouse starting to take a little bit ahead just by virtue of being the more aggressive fighter. He's making Parks back up quite a bit here in the latter part of this round.
Yeah, he's throwing 4 punches to Parks' 1 right now. Parks got to get busy and throw more than just 1 punch. There's a jab, another jab.
Only 10 seconds left.
Couple overhand rights by Moorhouse, starting to score more often now. Measuring. Parks up against the ropes, comes off of it. Not much going on in that round, but I would have to say that the 4 seed right now is holding strong here.
Yes, sir. The 4 seed being Moorhouse against the 5 seed of Parks.
Seems like he's in good shape, hardly breathing again. And coming from Albuquerque, New Mexico, he should be.
If you're in the corner of Parks, you got to tell him less backing up. You got to be the one that's starting to pressure forward. Checking out the Larry H. Miller replay here. Moorhouse, you called it precisely 4-1 on the punches, and that's really what helped Moorhouse out here. I'm looking over at the corner of Moorhouse. Boy, does he look relaxed.
Yeah, it looks like for a Sunday walk, doesn't he?
Looks like he's about ready to take a nap. Might be a Fedor Emelianenko, a famed heavyweight MMA fighter that
just chills.
Just so chill.
All right, second round. No knockouts yet in the tournament. You want a big overhand right coming out by Jaxon Parks. The boys may be throwing a little bit more in this round. Parks was told to get busier. Punching down, coming out with a combination.
And you can see just trying to put a little more authority on those punches as Parks, and almost immediately Moorhouse answers back in kind.
Nice left-handed jab by Parks. He's got to get busier here. Already doing better than he did in the first round, just loading up with 1 shot and moving on.
Yeah, what I'm seeing a little bit too is Parks throws his punch, and if it lands, he just plants his feet and stands there. Doesn't move, doesn't throw something else.
Doesn't follow up, and for amateur fighters, JR, that's an issue. You've got to you combine your punches. You see at the pro level, it's the 1, 2, 3.
Moorhouse looking to set up his combinations and have an effect with them. And again, going around the neck, and Parks realizes his mistake, apologizes for it on the way out.
Parks coming forward, nice 1-2, scored with the second punch.
And I think Parks starting to feel the altitude a bit. I think he's taking some deep breaths in there.
Yep.
And a couple of hard shots, but he smiles for it. Knows he's in a fight.
Nice left by Parks, and then an overhand right grazes. Tell you what, Moorhouse, the busier fighter, but Parks is doing a little bit better in this round, busier.
Yeah, especially starting off the round. Parks had a good start to the round, and Moorhouse starting to turn it around a little bit. 10 seconds to go.
Again, backed off a little bit after the 1-punch combination. It's anybody's trying to steal it here in the last 10 seconds. Throw some leather, boys. Better round for Jaxon Parks, but don't know that he was busy enough. You've got to be busy.
Yeah, that was a tough round to score. It was about half and half. Parks started off strong. Moorhouse waited a little bit, and then they had a nice finish.
He's got to go all out in this round. That's the only way, because I don't know that he was busy enough in that second round. He was busier, but I don't know if he was busy enough. But again, relying on, as we look at the replay, 1 punch and kind of standing.
See Moorhouse rushing forward there a little bit, saved him from eating some of the counters, then goes immediately right back to work, and Parks taking a second to kind of admire his work and see what's happening while he's doing so. Moorhouse is getting busy.
That's a good point, Jared. Admiring, that's a good way of putting it, because, and again, at the amateur level, you've got to learn to put your punches together, JR. All right, third and final round. Parks trying to go with that overhand right, that big one, misses. Nice left counter.
Good job by Moorhouse coming over the top there as Parks looked to go to the body. Just a little bit faster was Moorhouse.
Lunging with that right. And again, Moorhouse comes out, probably threw 3 or 4 punches there. And again, always throwing combinations. Boom, one right on the butt, the second one landed flush. That's a nice punch as well. Parks steps in with an overhand right.
Yeah, any coach first day in the gym, they're going to beg for you to never ever throw a single punch. Always want you to throw combinations, and that's obviously a lesson that Moorhouse has paid good attention to.
4-punch combination, 5 punches, he flicks the jab out there. Less than a minute to go in this fight. It looks like all are going to go the distance in this first 4 fights, this King of Sparta lightweight tournament at 155 pounds. Sparta Combat Series 5 in association with Airtight Boxing. First of 2 nights, JR.
Yes, sir.
Busy weekend, busy fight weekend.
Colorado is a very fortunate state for the fight fans.
Absolutely. Parks right now is tiring out a little bit, having a hard time finishing this one out.
Yeah, again, I think the altitude getting to him, and you would expect him to come out just firing with more urgency, and I think he just is not able. I think his body just isn't getting the oxygen that it needs, unable to respond.
Sometimes you get to that reserve tank, JR, and the tank is just not there.
10-second clacker has sounded. Moorhouse going to fire off a couple of hard shots. Parks looks to answer in kind.
Good punch at the end of the fight.
One more time going to the judges.
There could be a possibility of this being a 29-28 fight, but I don't know. That's if Parks was given that second round. But the busier fighter and the one that I expect to win this is Moorhouse.
Agreed.
This corner man just said you're tired, huh? I think the cream of the crop is the top 3 seeds, JR.
Replay here.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. Moorhouse, just so much more volume, so much busier, and almost always the one pressuring forward.
And really, in the
Parks
amateur,
had his moments, but
in the amateur classification, JR, the busier fighter more often than not wins because you're throwing more punches, therefore you're probably going to land more. And even if your opponent hits you with a couple shots, if you've got that much more volume, it just serves you so much better.
yes, sir. All right, Big Mo's got the word for us.
After 3 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges at ringside scored about 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision and moving on to the semifinals of the King of Sparta lightweights, Jesse Moorhouse.
So a clean sweep for the red corner.
For the top 4 seeds, move on. So it'll be 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3.
All right, I'm back here now with your winner, Jesse Moorhouse. 1 fight down, 2 to go. How you feeling?
Feel great. Fresh, ready to go.
The key to winning that fight seemed to be partly because you threw so many more punches, landed more punches. Do you think you're going to be able to keep up that stamina in the next 2 fights?
All day, every day. Always.
The top 4 fighters in the bracket have advanced so far. Who do you see being the biggest challenge for you?
They're all the same. Result's going to be the same.
All right, congratulations on your first win. See you next round.